Hey everybody, this is Tammy with the Forgiveness Connection. I'm coming to you live tonight for your episode number 59 of Forgiveness on the Fly. Tonight we're going to talk about complaining and negativity. We're going to do some affirmations I would do in the office with somebody that comes in and they're really just negative about their life circumstances, and the only thing they can seem to do is complain. So let's go ahead and begin. I forgive myself for believing it's always going to look this way in my life, and I can't find a way to be positive about anything in my life right now. Deep breath in. I forgive myself for believing it's everybody else's fault, and I'm the only one trying hard, and I'm the one that has this terrible life. Deep breath in. I forgive myself for believing the only thing that needs to happen is everybody else needs to do more and try harder, and then I would have to do less and my life would be better. Deep breath in. I forgive myself for believing this will never change about my life. I can never see the positives. I can never see anything good that's happening. I can never take somebody's advice. I just want to complain and moan about the horrible life I'm living. Deep breath in. I can't even see my own fault in this. I was going to do the statement, I forgive myself for believing that I forgive myself for anything I did that was my fault. But this type of person only believes it's everyone else's fault, not theirs. So that's the point I'm trying to make. I forgive myself for believing everybody else needs to change for my life to get better. Deep breath in. I forgive myself for not being able to see anybody else's good actions. Deep breath in. I forgive myself for believing I'm doing everything the right way and everybody else is wrong. Deep breath in. I forgive myself for never seeing anybody else's point of view. Deep breath in. I forgive myself for not even realizing that I am creating a tornado of complaining, negativity, and negative energy by only speaking of the bad that's happening in my life and not being able to recognize the good. Deep breath in. I forgive myself for believing this problem is outside of me and that there needs to be action taken outside of me and that there's nothing for me to do differently. Deep breath in. I raise my level of acceptance to considering my part and to the trauma brain state that I'm likely in that has me going through the motions and not getting a different result. Deep breath in. I say yes to the trauma brain that I'm in where my amygdala on the right side is going crazy, trying to solve the problem about these people in my life that need to change so that my life can be better. And the other side of my brain is checked out. Deep breath in. I forgive myself for going into this state of mind every time I'm in a situation that feels out of control, and it feels like it's helping me gain back my control. Deep breath in. I raise my level of acceptance to forgiving the other people for not even knowing how to help me. Deep breath in. I raise my level of acceptance to considering that I have more of a part and that I need to let go of the negativity to be able to even see something positive. Deep breath in. I ask the other people in my life to forgive me for just staying negative and not being able to see anybody else's point of view. Deep breath in. I forgive myself for believing complaining is making it better or it's holding some kind of power or control, when the truth is the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. And that is how I am living every day of my life while I complain and have negativity about every piece of my life that to everyone else on the outside looks really good. Deep breath in. I forgive myself for not even recognizing the great things I have that other people would want in my life: a family, children, a nice house, good friends, money, the ability to stay home. I'm trying to think of all the things. People that work, a business that I own. I'm throwing a bunch of stuff out there, guys. Deep breath in. I love and accept myself letting go of the negativity. Deep breath in. I forgive myself for being elated about the negative feeling of holding a good feeling about the bad so that I can somehow try to control the situation. Deep breath in. I forgive myself for believing it's never going to change, and I have to constantly almost beat my head against the wall and nothing ever changes, yet I still don't let go of my overworking and over complaining and over negativity about my life. Deep breath in. Without this pattern of holding complaining and negativity about my life, I can open massive space where I can see the little glimmers of good, where I can acknowledge or say yes to a day off, where I can see the gratitude for having a job that I get to go to because that provides for my family, where I can see gratitude in having a partner because some people go home at night and they're alone, or they're divorced, or they're a single mom or a single dad. And there's a loneliness piece and an alone piece when you're the only one responsible for everything happening. You have to call off to work if your kid's sick or your kid needs you. You're the one that has to show up. Deep breath in. Without this pattern of complaining and negativity, my brain can rewire itself for more positive and more good. The act of gratitude, not grumbling and complaining, actually helps rewire my brain to positive affirmations, to a more positive attitude. And that, my friend, helps with depression. It helps with anxiety, and it helps me get through the day easier. Deep breath in. I forgive myself for the times the negativity is all I had, and it's the only way I could get somebody to listen to me. Deep breath in. I forgive myself for the negativity and the times the negativity and complaining is the only thing that got somebody's attention. Deep breath in. I forgive myself for the times that worked for me in a relationship and it made somebody else respond and help me more. So I go to what has worked in the past. Deep breath in. Without this pattern, I'm free to love and accept myself being more positive. I'm free to close my mouth and not say a word if I'm going to say something negative. Deep breath in. Without this pattern, I can trust God more. I can actually pray before I complain, and that will probably stop me from complaining as much. Deep breath in. Without this pattern, I can love and accept myself, knowing that's been my pattern in the past, knowing that's been my crutch, that's been my downfall, and I can try harder to do it differently moving forward. I can love and accept myself even though I mess up, and I can give myself some grace. Deep breath in. I love and accept myself slowing down and not having to do so much. I love and accept myself experiencing gratitude, sitting in the presence of God and just feeling grateful for the lights being turned on, the bills being paid, somebody working hard for my behalf, clients coming who pay, people appreciating me as a friend, coffee, a glass of wine, whatever your thing is, try exercising gratitude there. And for each complaint that you say, try to think of 3 gratitudes right afterwards. Or better yet, right before you even complain. That's a really good way to rewire your brain and start thinking more positively. Deep breath in. Let's do one more deep breath in. So I'm going to end tonight by telling you a couple of things I'm grateful for today. I had a really awesome time driving over to Mount Pleasant today to Philip Simmons High School to watch my son be able to jump in the track meet. He had a really rough day today jumping, so it wasn't his best day jumping, so I didn't post any videos, but he still jumped 11.6. Like it's a good jump, right? But I just love that he sat there, watched every other boy in the track meet, congratulated them, shakes their hands, encourages them, and when they make the heights he hasn't made, like somebody made 13, he's the first kid screaming and telling them great job. That's what I love. That's one of my gratitudes. Gratitude number 2 is I went and ate a delicious salad at Pugin's, and it was really good. And the lady that was my waitress was really kind. So I got to give her a nice tip, right? And then the third thing was I got to come over to my friend Sadie's house. That's where I'm at right now doing my video. And I got to have bedtime routine with her little girl so that she could be at an event that she's at. And we got to play and we got to watch a video and we got to do teeth brushing and story time. And I forgot how much I missed that from my little person. So today I'm grateful for those 3 things. I'm sure there's a ton more that I have to be grateful for, but those were 3 new things I got to experience today that I'm very grateful for. So this is Tammy with the Forgiveness Connection, and I'm going to come to you again tomorrow for another episode of Forgiveness on the Fly. Don't forget, guys, forgiveness really is the key to your healing. Stay tuned and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night.